I'm done. I now get to talk to everybody and let everybody know what's really going on here.
A Riviera Beach business owner says he's done being patient after trying to open a second business in the city for 2 years. He sat down with Contact 5 investigator Wanda Moore to break down why it's hurting the community and the city's image.
And Wanda joins us with more on that story you'll see only on 5. Wanda?
Michael Drew has had a business in the city for 22 years. He decided in 2015 to open a second business, an even larger storage facility. But almost 4 years later, the building is still not open, and he blames one person for that, the city's building official, Lady March.
We should be full. We would be full if it weren't for one person.
Instead, we're walking through an empty warehouse.
That I won't be open in 2018. And this building would have been ready to open for 2 years, and I'm no closer to opening today than I was 2 years ago.
Michael Drew was excited to open his second cold storage business.
The location's good.
A business that would create around 30 jobs and tax revenue for the city of Riviera Beach.
And for a number of years, it seemed the city welcomed companies like my own who would create jobs and welcomed having you here. They wanted you to be here.
But he doesn't feel that way anymore. The beginning of the project was going smoothly. He says he had all of his permits and the building was almost finished. But then in early 2017, Lady March became the building official. He says the city told him he had to resubmit all permits.
I asked why. Because the city of Riviera Beach can't find any of your plans. Everything having to do with your project has vanished.
He said Lady March told him in a meeting in March he had to increase the value of his building. That would raise his fees. Drew says he eventually agreed to the increase so he could open. Shortly after, he says, he received this email from the city telling him he now had 24 hours to pay the $30,000 in inspection fees and more than $200,000 in penalties.
The hardship that one person has caused to me personally, to my business, to the people that work with me, is not measurable.
Drew has filed a lawsuit against the city and Lady March.
You know, we have to do a better job with that because, you know, businesses talk to one another. And if their experiences are not great, then they will share that with others. And, you know, that could hurt us in the long run.
After 22 years in Riviera Beach, Drew says he will never open a business in the city again.
No, never. Never in a million years. Wouldn't build anything here at all. And I wouldn't, if I were to be asked, I would recommend to anyone not to build in Riviera Beach.
I called Lady March's office multiple times today, but was told she's unable to comment at the moment. I'm Wanda Moore, WPTV News Channel 5.